Good evening, everybody. Just give me a quick second to get things started. There we go. There we are. Okay, cool. So welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a good week thus far. Let's see, let's just keep going. With this one, we just have 4 more stages to go in the nightmare mode. And then we can move on to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, because we will get the other ending from this one. Alright, which, there we go. Let's go with Miriam here. There we go. So here we are. There we go. We'll just use the D-pad here. Okay. I don't think I want that, but... Woohoo! Alright. I'm gonna take this scythe instead. Ooh, just go ahead and go over. And there we are. I should not have taken those axes, damn it. So I think the scythe is better for her. Darn it. So I just wanted to say really quick, I'm very happy you guys are enjoying the clips that are happening for both the podcast as well as Drak Let's Play Live. However, I'm going to probably need to ask for a little bit of help from you guys, because there's a lot of streams, and I don't exactly remember where every moment happened. I know of a few of them, but like every favorite moment that you guys like. So I might need a little help in this regard. If you know where that thing is, if you could put in its comments the time code, that way I can download it and I know exactly where to go and I can get the clip up faster. Because I want to give you guys what you want, but at the same time, I don't know where everything is. And so at that point, like, that's probably a very hefty task to go and look for everything on my own, and you guys will be waiting in the meantime. So if you guys have a specific one that you guys would like, go to that stream and give me the time code for it in the comments. And I will go ahead and grab it. There we go. That worked out. But I am glad that you guys are liking it, because... I just barely put up the Ryan Haywood, Adam Kovic situation. Just the podcast taking care of that, and I could see that there's a little bit of a dislike for the video. I'm not sure if it's just because people think we were being too hard or whatever, but I do know that for some weird reason, and I might even put a comment on it just as a note, there's something went wrong with the audio of that podcast. And I tried to fix it as best as I could. But unfortunately, that meant that for some reason, Alex and Romney's audio came in really quiet. And the only guess that I have is that maybe I turned them down in Discord. And that might have done it. I didn't think that I turned them down in a regard that would have done that. But That's the only guest that I have that did that, so that's why the audio comes off really, really weird. I tried to fix it as best as I can, but yeah. Obviously, I'm going to work hard on getting the RSS version of that, hopefully with no mistakes, but it's just one of those times where we have to pardon our dust and make it work as best as we can. Alright, so in here... Boom. And so the goal also tonight is we are going to rush. Rush is probably not the word, but we are going to go through the last 4 stages so that we can get the final ending, and then we will move on to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I have been getting questions as to what version I'm going to be playing it on. I think I'm going to go with the PS4 version, just because. Thankfully, with the PS4 and the Xbox One, I don't have occasional issues that I do with the Switch. Specifically, for some reason, it likes to say, oh, you took me off the cradle, and then it Fs up the stream/recording I'm working on. So, that's kind of why I'm going with PS3 or PS4 instead. Okay. Ow. There we go. Ah! Give Miriam more health. Works for me. There we go. Right now we're having a good amount of luck because this is like the last screen before the boss. Hopefully I can keep this going. Cool. I wanted that scythe. Damn it! And of course that's when my luck runs out. I don't even dare take them on. Not with Alfred. So we'll kill off Gebel as well. I should really just use Gebel to get up there quick. Whee! There we go. That sounds like a great idea. Okay. So, dang it, it's the knife. It's the knife. So, at the very least, we're going to want to grab some magic. You know what? That might actually be really good for this guy. Okay. Oh, wait. Isn't there like a green one? Dang it. That might have actually been really helpful to have. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay. This'll be awesome, then. Okay, there we go. Now we have the lightning bolt if we need it. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go up and do this boss fight. see how much damage I can actually do. Nope, F you. Oh, wait, is that final attack? Or... Oh, screw you. Ha! That did it. Oh, screw you. I know exactly what you're gonna do. No! That's fine. Ow! Ow! Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Holy moly. Looks like I have a lot of fun watching the debate tomorrow. That'll be fun. Right now, I'm just avoiding it for my sanity. Also provide something for everybody else. So I'm kind of not surprised by a lot of the things I'm hearing. Oh yeah, look, the moderator's biased towards Trump. Oh hey, look, Biden's spewing more crap. Stop me when we actually get to something worthwhile. There we go. Okay. Well, I don't need that. Oh, you know what? Can't remember what that does. There we go. We'll go through here. Because now we can go through the level a little bit easier. Nope, F you. I don't want that. No! Damn it. Timed it wrong. Now I have to deal with it. At least until I get it taken care of. There we go. Sorry, didn't mean to blow out people's eardrums, but yeah, it's happening. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get interrupted from time to time. My older siblings are watching the debate and providing wonderful commentary. I don't know how I'm supposed to go that way. Yeah, I don't know how you're expecting me to do that, because it's probably not going to work that way. Let's go up here. If we have to deal with one detour, that'll be fine. Oh, well, that answers my question. Because this is just going to lead down there anyway, so this will be just fine. There we go. See, I'm actually going to wait for the highlights because I actually like a lot of the streams that are happening with with the debates, and so I can get a lot more information actually from the commentators than I actually do from the literal debate, because unfortunately we live in a time where every moderator is just going to fight Trump, so you can't really even hear his opinion. And because of that, you can't really hear Biden's opinion, so it's not really a worthwhile debate in my opinion. It's more like what the Hillary-Trump debates were to me. An exercise in futility. Okay. I don't think I want to... No. No Scissor Man. Okay. I know a couple of these will fall. Some of these will have enemies. Yep. Ow. Oh, I knew something was happening. Okay. There we go. Cool beans. Now, Miriam, you can't fall for the succubi. After all, you're a girl, and that's not how it works. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Boom. Okay. Just let that get rid of it. Oh my gosh, my older siblings are playing a drinking game with however many times Biden says, come on, in the debate. Ah, that's not going to end well. You suck! That's when you decide to drop a freaking big heart? Oh, you just suck all kinds of... Okay. F you. Okay. I'll grab that for Miriam. I was trying to think, do I have any... No. Everybody else is okay. Hey, look, I get to recreate this scene. You guys suck. Ow. Well, that works. No. All right. Bathtub lady. Let's do this thing. Oh, geez, I always do that. Dang it. Ow. Fine, I'm just gonna nuke you with lightning bolts. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Alright. This is the reason to have Alfred, is just to have him nuke everybody with lightning bolts. Ha-ha! Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's get somebody with full health. There we go. Thank you, Gebel. At stage 6, we have 2 left, and then we can start on into Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I'm looking forward to. Alright, stage 7. Somebody actually did ask eventually, like, can you tell us your favorite track of the Bloodstained soundtrack? I can't. I actually, like, went back, I listened to all of them, and I just can't. I can't do it, guys. There's so many good tracks throughout the whole soundtrack of Curse of the Moon. I can't pick. It's like making me choose between parents. It's just never gonna work. Ooh, I will grab that. I will wait on everything else. Boom! Ah, dang it. Okay, that was a bit of a risk. Oh, jeez. Okay. That works. Screw you. And now I don't care. I'm gonna get this one for Miriam. I think I want to go in with Miriam to take on the Demon King Zangetsu. It's been a while since I did it, so I have no idea, and I neglected to go read up on a guide. Fine. I will do this instead. Why not? We will get Lightning Bolt again. Sounds like a good idea to me. Alright. I'll take that. There we are. So we'll have some interesting discussions for the podcast tomorrow. Lots of crap has happened. There are definitely a few I want to get to. Jeez, off the top of my head, like, I have a feeling we might have some trailer discussions in the future, because we've had a lot of very intriguing trailers drop for games, including the one that just dropped today for, I'm guessing it's the original NES Fire Emblem, being available on Switch Online. Which is really cool, by the way. I'm totally excited about that. Oh. I don't think I can go through him. Dang it. Can I do this? Nope. Yeah, I can't go through him. So I guess I'll just have to make it work. Going this way. Dang it! Miriam! Urgh. Okay. Do I have to Gebel this? Fine. Gebeling away. There we go. I don't like gebbling if I don't have to, but... Which, unlike Dracula, or Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, I love playing as Alucard. I still don't regret it. Ooh, okay. Painting girl. Or is this guy? This is painting guy. Well, let's do this and do it right, I guess. There we go. Okay. Let's just see if we can go up here. There we go. Frickin' hell. There we go. Screw you. I can't remember how you bust that, actually. Let's kill this guy first. Did I just go through? I wonder if you actually had to have Miriam to do that. Nah, I'm gonna have to go down this way. Okay. That's fine. We'll go up this way. I don't even know why I'm... No, I learned my lesson. No, screw you. We're gonna play this game? Fine. Okay. I kind of wish there was an item that would let you, like, resurrect your companions mid-game. But no, you have to just let your companions die and then they all reset. I don't even think they reset if you complete a level. So now it's just like, oh, wonderful, I'm gonna have to wait now. Okay, where does this drop me off at? Okay, thankfully it's not too far. So bye, Alfred. Alright, so Gebel. Take the scythe. And here's what we'll do instead. Nope! I lost Miriam by accident. Oh my gosh, no! I was trying to activate the bat form again. Oh. Can I at least just get me past here? Bye! Oops. Okay, well, we're gonna bring him back, so that's okay. Alright. Let's just do this really fast, because we don't necessarily need the scythe right away. I'm more interested in just keeping as much stuff as we possibly can. Wow, for a second there I thought I'd really screwed the pooch. Alright. Well, F you. Oh, we can totally use this. So. And I still got a scythe out of it. Ooh, points. For all the good that does. Cool beans. Are we close to the boss? I can't remember. We might be. Ah. No, screw you. Oh, well, we did lose to lightning. Dang it. There goes my nuke button. Bye-bye. There we go. Okay, go up here. I think this might be it. I mean, it's the closest thing I can get. I have a feeling I'm going to be using Miriam for this fight anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go with Miriam. Hi. Let's go with this. Bye-bye. Yeah, baby! Cool. Did I actually avoid getting hit? Awesome! I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check the replay. That would be great if I did. Boom. So, last stage. Cool. I can't remember if we have to do this fight again. Nope, nope. Fallen Moon's Requiem. It's a whole new stage. Yeah, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Look at that. Oh, we have to face trials on our own. Oh, I forgot about that. I love this already. Okay. Yeah, so I can't swap. This is going to be interesting. So I can't be totally reckless. There we go. I could have sworn you started with a different one, though. Nope, that isn't gonna work. Maybe if I had the daggers. That will work. Need to get a little bit of my health back. remember if there was one or not. Ooh! Bye-bye! Okay, cool. So now we're Alfred. I don't know if I wanted the clone, but... I think I'd much rather deal with a fire shield instead. Oh, let's do this. There we go. Well, as opposed to the clone, I will take the Thunder. Pikachu will use Thunderbolt. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. I did not plan that out, and damn it. I need something other than the clone. I don't like the clone. Ah, damn it. Well, I guess now I gotta use the clone. There we go. At least utilize it. Okay, Gebble! Boom, baby. F you! Yeah, like I said, don't make me choose in the music, because... Oh, this music is so good! Mm. Okay. There we go. We've taken care of all of their trials. And what does this mean? The dark doors are opening. I am not walking in with the best of health. I'm hoping that... No, yeah. It's a reverse of Castlevania! Damn it. Demon King Son gets you. Yeah. I love how that looks. Oh my gosh, no! Miriam! Okay. I cannot remember everything with this fight. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, cool. Okay. Really quick. Let's do this again. Oh, more South Park for Taco Bell. Not quite. But hey, if you want to look at it that way. I'm gonna grab that, definitely. And I have the fire shield, so we'll be alright. No, I'm going to go with this because I think it'll be a little bit more helpful. And there you go, man. Uh-huh. Okay, use him. Oh. Ah, you suck. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh! Protect me! Protect me, Alfred! Ow! Okay. Screw you. Yeah, jeez. Okay. Can't remember what we had to do. Oh, wait. Was it a platform? Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Okay. First things first. Grab these. Okay. Let's do this and do it right. I love that. Okay, well. No, screw you. Okay. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Cool. This is going a little bit better than I thought it would. Ha-ha! Thank you, Gebel! Whoa, 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 whoa. I cannot remember what I do here. Oh, I think I make sure that you not interrupt. Ah, damn it. Ow! And we're all dead. Guaranteeing it. Whoa! Was that like... Oh, okay. All right. I love the animations of this game. Okay, let's do this again. Now I'm glad I got that extra health for Miriam because it's helpful. All right, let's do this thing. Okay. Oh, jeez. just no way to avoid that, is there? Okay. Jeez. Yeah, baby. Ow, jeez. There we go, yeah, so he starts up his big ritual. Okay. Yes! We did it! Boom! Wahahaha! We have defeated him. Oh, I need to get on my narrator voice, I think. Oh, jeez, what's going on? Does anybody notice that castle looks like a hand? Thus, the new era of darkness came to an end. However, their failure to save their ally's life weighed heavily upon their hearts. In the end, they had only enough power to save his soul. May this land and his soul know true peace. Poor Zangetsu. It makes me cry inside. And they're all looking out in the distance. Yes, he was badass. Alright, so there you go. That is not quite all the endings. I think we'll get the next one in just a little bit, but what can I say about this game that I haven't already said? I love this game. It's awesome. And I'm glad Rising Sun is here with me, even though he wants Taco Bell. Actually, what's funny is I just barely had Taco Bell, so there you go, man. Hope you feel good about that. And now I'm going to be munching down on some snacks. But yeah, once again, after this we will, because I believe we'll get the other ending out of this. If not, then I'll just kind of tease it, but, or I'll spoil it. But then we're going to move to the PS4 and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I have it on Switch, but we're going to play the PS4 version. I like it. I likes it. And frankly, I don't have to deal with errors like I do with the Switch, where for some reason it'll cop out and or crap out and decide, oh, it's not actually on the cradle right now. There we go. Uh-oh. I think that drinking game is getting fierce. All because Biden is saying come on all the time. Oh, jeez, I love this animation. And what might need to happen is eventually I just get to Curse of the Moon too. Okay, thank you for playing. Zangetsu's soul remained behind, where it was driven to the afterlife. Wait, what? Where is he now? This is actually kind of a cool reference. Basically, what Inti Creates is hinting is that at the end, that Zangetsu actually ends up in the universe of Azure Striker Gunvolt, which is a series of theirs. And so that's, I like that concept. They basically, you know, kind of made Zangetsu theirs, and even though they work with Iga, I'm glad that Iga kind of gave them that authorization. But, really quick, I'm going to take a break while we set up the PS4, and then we will start up Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of Curse of the Moon, now that we've done all 4 endings. It's awesome! That's all you need to say. Fun fact, I actually tried to get my PS4 to download Bloodstained Ritual of the Night while I was taking care of the kids today. Turns out it hit an error, and now it has to re-download it. Yay! So we'll work that crap out. Let's see if I can put something else on in the meantime. Damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I did not expect that to happen. Could put on some Street Fighter V in the meantime. I refuse to put on Last of Us Part 2. That's not happening. There we go. Or I can put on some PlayStation Now. Or some Gran Turismo. I could do that too. There's some options. In the meantime, though, I'm just gonna kind of catch up with you guys. And actually, since I think a few people were asking about this, what are we covering this week? I know we got a couple of things that are going to bleed over, but we're probably going to be talking about the Google antitrust suit. There's not really a whole lot to talk about. Hello, RPX. I have a feeling that the Dragonlance lawsuit is also going to be in there, as well as I'm sorry, I kept on saying it was EA. It was 2K Games that does 2K21, and how that has unskippable ads, and they're going to fix it. They promise. Oh, did you just finish the presidential debate? How bad was it? All I know is that my older siblings were playing a drinking game whenever Biden said, "Come on." Okay. Yeah, all I've got is, like, every time he said, "Come on," everybody's like, "Take a drink!" Well, there you go. That's what you got. That's what you get to deal with. Thankfully, this isn't taking half as long as, like, Fall Guys did. It was boring as F. Okay. Did they actually cut off people's mics? Did they actually mute Trump or Biden? That is going to be the part that I laugh at, if they actually did it, because I can guarantee you they don't mute Biden. That's what I thought. They babied Biden. Because of course they did. And people wonder why I say there's no such thing as a journalist anymore. OMG. Oh, you know what? Since we just barely played this, I'm going to actually check into something really quick. And then, basically, I'm just trying to kill for time. It was supposed to be downloaded, but unfortunately, yeah, error, and I didn't catch it until now. They never cut Biden off. Of course they didn't. Okay. Boom. There we go. Okay. Brings the electrifying 2D. Oh, cool. Do you have a trailer that I can watch? Would not go near the laptop story. Of course they wouldn't. What laptop story? There's no laptop story to go over. Not at all.
In the near future.
Whoa. Jeez.
Sure, a growing population is emerging of people who possess supernatural powers known as adepts. Under the control of the massive Sumeragi conglomerate, peace and order is maintained throughout the nation.
Yeah, this is just
The hero is Gunvolt, aka GV, an incredibly powerful adept who has the ability to control lightning. He fires special rods that let him shoot bolts of lightning at enemies with pinpoint accuracy. He can also use his command of electricity to run at high speeds, climb up walls, and destroy incoming projectiles.
This is kind of cool.
Unleash ultra-powerful special attacks like the devastating Voltic Chains for maximum damage. Gunvolt has a fateful encounter with a young girl named Jewel and the manifestation of...
Unfortunately, I'm going to turn it off because, unfortunately, it's coming in too loud for me. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm actually kind of tempted to try out Gunvolt because I haven't. Because I actually had that level of curiosity when I beat Curse of the Moon for the first time. I'm like, where did he end up? And the rumor was that he was in Gunvolt. And I'm like, what's Gunvolt? And eventually did my homework. So I might actually have to try that out at some point. You know, maybe when there's not a Metroidvania that's coming out in the next little bit. By the way, RPX, did you hear the bad news about Axiom Verge 2? Delayed till 2021. Damn it. We don't get nice things. Oh well, I got games to play. Oh, here's a good question. Do they bring up Russia? I'll find it really funny if they brought up, like, the Russia accusations or whatever, and they didn't go near Hunter Biden's laptop. That'll be hilarious. It'll be hilarious, but it's totally plausible. What do I have for PlayStation now? Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to be boring. I promise. It's just I gotta kill time. Ooh, Lords of Shadow. That's cool. Ew. Yeah, I need to get this for PS4. That's another fighting game I would love to be able to try. Okay. Did they really? They brought Sonic the Fighters. What the hell? So many PS3 plus some PS4 games. MK9. Do I have to pay for it, or... No, I can stream it now if I want to. Okay. Cool. Can't do that with Battle for the Grid, though, because I would want to get all the new fighters. This is not a beat-em-up. Your definition of beat-em-up is rather stinted, PlayStation Now. A couple things that are worthwhile in it. Yeah. Getting the Rambo DLC? Absolutely not. I don't own MK11. I'm not a fan of MK11 or its art style. Besides Rambo, really? Like, Terminator, I got. RoboCop was hilarious. But Rambo? Really? Just the thought of that being in there kind of gives me a headache. Like, I like what they did with Rain, and Melina looks good, but still not enough to get me to buy it. Because they wreck too many characters. That's my problem. Like, I'm just not a fan of MK11's art style. I don't think you needed to make things look realistic because already you're dealing with fictional elements. So why do people need to look realistic? And some models look good, but they're just milking those movies. Absolutely they are. And at least it made sense when they were doing horror characters like Jason and dude from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien, Predator. It made sense in those regards. But Rambo? Rambo's where I sit back and go, not sure if I buy that one. But yeah, like I'm saying, like Liu Kang I'm okay with. Raiden I'm okay with. Kung Lao, Sonya, Jax, Jackie, Cassie, Johnny, I think all look bad. I think Sub-Zero and Scorpion are the worst examples. For crying out loud, they made both Sub-Zero and Scorpion pudgy. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm willing to tolerate a lot of shit, but no. We're talking about a universe where we cross literal realms to do fighting. Like, people can just cross over into Outworld to go have a picnic and then get killed because Kotal Khan doesn't like them. And that's another one I will say. Like, Kotal Khan, I don't think he looks as good in 11 as he did in X. Devora is also another. She looked amazing in X, and now she's just like, ugh. And Jade looks like Raziel from Legacy of Kain. I actually like that example, yeah. I was going to bring up Katana. I think Katana was the step too far, and I could tell, like, instantly, this wasn't for realism. This was for the wonderful two words of diversity and inclusion, aka social fucking justice. And I'm just like, really? You're going to nuke down Katana and put her in a full body catsuit? All right. Well, F that. That was a deal breaker for me. Which one, Katana or Jade? Both of them are deal breakers. Like, I'm actually happy with the trailers that Melina looks the way she does. It makes sense for her to be that way. Hell, you should be putting her back in the outfit from NK9. Who the fuck cares if they look like real people? We're talking about a fictional universe where people could cross dimensions at a whim. Where we have a god of thunder that literally just guards us from the rest of the universe. Why? Because a dude who, like a sorcerer who's literally camped out in various realms and has just summer getaways wherever. Jade, I didn't care for Katana. Yeah, Jade was, I like the inclusion of Jade. Since Ultimate Mortal Kombat, but I'm gonna be honest, I have not been a fan of what they've tried to do with her, and basically what they were doing, as far as I'm concerned, with Jade, was basically, female ninjas. So at that point, rinse, lather, repeat, they all had to look the same. And at that point, I wish that they would have done something a little bit cooler with Jade, especially with the fact that she had, like, staves and actual weapons. It would have been cool not to go with the rinse, lather, repeat ninja formula. Because, I mean, they started changing that thing up with, I want to say Tanya. No, Tanya was MK4. I think she had the same outfit. No, maybe in Deadly Alliance when they did Tanya. I can't remember. But, oh my god, they wrecked her. They made her Raziel from Legacy of Kain. I love that. And then they gave her that shoehorned in romance with Kotal Khan. Yeah. The fuck ever. I've watched the story mode, but I'm not buying MK11. They went too far. MKX, in my opinion, is the best that the series has ever looked. And I just don't see why you have to go with a realistic diverse and inclusive point of view with those characters. We're talking about a fictional universe. Even the fact that they added in an elder god, which some of us have been begging them to do for years, because they did that with Cetrion. And she's lame. Like, at least Fusion has some good stuff going for him. Cetrion was just fucking lame. And you could tell Mary Elizabeth McGlynn was phoning that shit in. Became her unique character around MK64. You're talking about Mortal Kombat 4? For the 64. Because Deadly Alliance, I know she had a different outfit. Hell, like, I would consider Serena from Sub-Zero Mythologies. When they brought her in as a character, like, you had somebody who would fit the formula of that stereotypical ninja, but she didn't look it. Even in MKX, when they introduced her, but she wasn't playable. She still was kind of her own character, and I was like, okay, cool. We don't have to do the rinse, lather, repeat. Do it with the ninjas. I don't care. Like, the ninjas, that makes sense. All right? It's the same thing with Shotokan players in Street Fighter. Of course, they're all wearing the gis. I'm okay with that. Sakura's like the only one that stands out in that regard. Cool. Can we finally start this up? I will say this. I don't own MK11, but there has been some people asking if we could go through the story modes of the MK9, X, and 11. I would consider it at that point, but I'm not. Like, I haven't seen the Aftermath storyline, but I'm getting it discounted. I'm not paying a full 60 fucking bucks for it. I'm not getting that ultimate bundle or anything like that. I forgot when I gave up on MK. For me, it was after 4. Because I didn't, unlike a lot of people, I didn't embrace 3D fighters like a lot of people did. I think there was only one that I was keenly interested in, which was, well, it was Soul Blade then, now it's Soul Calibur. I didn't really get into Tekken, mainly because Tekken, to me, was always in the arcades. Like, I could never find it at a Blockbuster or anything like that. So, I didn't get into Tekken. Virtual Fighter, I thought was silly. I even thought it was a bad idea when Capcom made the Street Fighter EX. Alright, let's get this shit started, guys. I'm excited for this one, because I've never finished it. Speedrun mode unlocked. Boss revenge mode. Randomizer mode. You can now play as Zangetsu. Oh, cool. I didn't know. Is Zangetsu in this game? I guess he is. Configuration, really quick. I don't want to drown people's. Okay, music, we can turn down just a little bit. Ambient sound, we can turn that down. But I want the voices high. Okay. Yes. Let's do that. No, I've never beaten it, so I've never gotten New Game Plus. Like, this was when we tested it out, when it first came out. Alright? That's how long it's been, people. I have it on the Switch, and that's where I've done a lot of my playing of it. But now I want to actually play it on PS4 for you guys, so that we don't have the issue with the cradle. So let's delete this, and then we'll start it new. Yes, I want to still keep her name Miriam. Ooh, I can play as Zangetsu if I wanted, but I don't want to. This is a special mode intended for players already familiar with the story and progression of Bloodstained. If you have not yet completed the core game, we recommend you do so before playing as Zangetsu. That's fine, because I'm not. Alright, normal mode. Yep, I've played it, never beaten it. That's why I wanted to do it here. Okay, so let's get this crap started. Oh, and somebody's asking what I'm eating. They're like corn puff caramelized. So it's like caramel corn, but it's not caramel corn.
The Industrial
Or it's not popcorn.
Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change.
Indeed, my friend.
1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city.
Cheesy booth! Yeah, pretty much, but with caramel.
The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by
It's a rare thing that our local stores don't get until like the holidays. So when it's around that time, we get it.
Recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power.
Ooh.
They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so, threw the gates of the world open to demonkind.
Oh noes!
Countless innocents died.
Now we have to invite them to
And though
Thanksgiving.
the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite.
But we know that's not the case.
However, two survived.
Do they count Gebel? Yeah, they count
Boy
Gebel.
for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal.
Oops.
Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy.
It does.
The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens.
Yay!
Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle.
Yay!
Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Jeez, Iga. Make more games like this. Somebody asked me a while back, like, if there was an opportunity for Iga to work on a Castlevania game again, would you like him to do that, or would you prefer him to work on his own stuff? I'd prefer him to work on his own stuff at this point, because Konami, I think, would be too restrictive with him. And there's only one story in Castlevania I want him to tell, and he'll never do it.
Are you certain it was...
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression.
Looking
not
forward
yours.
to what Iga does next. Absolutely.
You always took care of us.
I want him to flesh this universe out.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Yeah, they already made a part 2 of Curse of the Moon. So I would love for him to be able to do it, but I remember in an interview he also said that he would love to be able to do something more sci-fi. I'd be okay with that too. I love this universe. I would much rather have him work on this than be restricted by Konami doing Castlevania. Because frankly, there's only one story in Castlevania that I want, and I don't even think Iga wants to tell that story.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Okay, so let's get this crap started. Alright. So, there we go. Okay, equipment. I can use my kung fu shoes. But I'm going to use my knife. Let's see. Scarf, Ares horns.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I doubt he cares at this point. Yeah, probably not for Castlevania.
I'll take care of it.
Hi. Oh! Shard, a crystallized form of demon power cannot be handled by an ordinary human being. Okay, cool. Cerulean Splash. Launch a bouncing ball of water at enemies. Yay!
The shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws.
Castlevania died with
scraping
Konami.
across my
But
bones.
Konami's not dead! Well, Konami's just not interested.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body.
You might make the argument that Konami is not dead. They are simply undead.
The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
That's a thing.
How do they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Konami is not making games, then they are dead to me. Well, I mean, they're making pachinko games. That's why I'm saying they're undead. There we go. Might as well just do these really quick. I can't remember if the knife or the kung fu boots were better, but it doesn't matter because I think we'll get a sword pretty soon off. Oh, Iga. There we go. Inventory. Oh, cool. So I got a potion out of it. That already didn't work out for SNK. Yeah.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
There we go. Jeez, I prefer to do the D-pad, and I always go to the analog stick now. Woo! There we go. Okay, let's go up here. This game is amazing, design-wise. How is it that indie devs are coming up with far better design games, visually and all that, than the ones who have access to the cutting-edge engines? This never ceases to amaze me. Equipment. Yeah, it doesn't really even matter. And I don't know about SNK. Who's doing King of Fighters then? Is that not SNK? I thought it was. Because there's King of Fighters 2020 that's happening. Oh, you suck. Ha-ha! rusted ring. Is it even worth it for me to put it on? Hey, rusted ring! Well, it gives me some defense, so... Because they have this thing called passion and want to make a quality game. I know, right? But RPX! EA believes that the only way to be able to make a good game is to use lots of money. Yeah, you throw however much money you want at a game. It doesn't mean it's going to be the best. Okay, country dress. I don't have anything else, right? Okay. Yay! Save my progress. Why not? Yeah, the new one's still being made by by SNK, so at least we got that coming. I don't know if you'll see anything else from them, but it would be cool to see them like resurrect something along the lines of another Metal Slug or something like that. Never played Metal Slug, but that would definitely be a motivator to try it. You suck. Is that better than my Ares horns? Yeah. I like the Ares horns, but... Okay. A gun that can be shot by equipping a consumable bullet. When you run out of the type of bullet that was equipped, the bullet will be replaced. Let's see. I don't think I have a sub-weapon. Yeah, musketoon.
Take this.
We'll go with this for now.
Take this.
Until I can get a weapon with a wider reach. There we go. Well, let's save.
Take this.
Nice way to flesh out the universe. Whee! Sit on the bench of comfiness. Attack walls for wall chicken? That never happens. What are you talking about? Of course I'll attack walls for wall chicken. Are you kidding me? It's Iga.
Take that. Take that.
Ooh. Level up! Mwahaha! So what did I get there? Head flail. Ooh, I like that.
Take this. Take this.
Okay. Have I gone everywhere that I can?
Take this. Take this.
Come on.
Take this.
Bye-bye.
Take this.
Oh, can't do that there. Level up! Hey, Zero! Okay. Nah. What am I forgetting to do here? Oh. I thought I had explored this area.
Take this.
Morte. My name is Muerte! Death! Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed a door. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay. I am playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, now that we have beaten Curse of the Moon. Yay! Directional Shard. Very cool. Launch a fireball in the designated direction. That's helpful. There we go. I got it. Candles can drop a mana rose. Ooh, cool. Whee! I'll take those, thank you. Big chest! Ah. You guys suck. You know I want a sword. This game doesn't like me. It knows I want a sword. Yep, now we're back to Metroidvanias again. Yay! I'm not saying I wouldn't play other types of games, and I'm okay with playing other types of games. I just love me some Metroidvania, that's all. Okay. Take that too. Gather lots of money early on, that's what I'm trying to do. Go down here really quick. Yep, that's what I thought. Galleon map. Yeah, baby. Love it! Okay, now I'm out of mana. Now I wish I hadn't wasted it, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Yes! Okay. As much as the musketoon is fun, I'm gonna go ahead and go with a short sword. Boom! Level up. So has Alex tried the anime game everyone is playing, Genshin Impact? I don't think he is. We like fun games around here. Damn right. I don't think he is, but you guys can ask him. My honest opinion, he's probably playing what he's currently playing. If he's trying out Genshin Impact, I'd be the last one to know. Alright, bronze. There we go. That's right. I have to remember that there's a little bit of a delay when it comes to all the attacks in this game. Alright, so down here. Oh. Hi, Morty. How you doing? Oh. Thank you. I forgot about that. You got a cutting off the head animation. That's awesome. I've only heard it. I have not seen a trailer for it personally. I don't know if I'm always hesitant about trying out anime games now, because like 80% of the stuff I find is like filled with ecchi stuff, and it frustrates the hell out of me, because I'd like to, you know, not have to worry about games with big boobs, and then I have to explain it to my daughters later. Well, see, this is the reason, honey, that I play this game. It's not because of the boobs. It's because of the depth of character. And then they have that look on their face of like, yeah, it's for the boobs. I have to be like, you got me! So I'll go ahead and remind really quick, since now there's a couple of other people here. I'm glad that people are loving the clips that are happening that we're doing with... it's Anime Breath of the Wild. He probably is, then. I don't know, though, off the top of my head. But I'm glad that people are liking the clips, but I know that certain people want certain moments. And in case you guys don't know, we've been streaming for, like, 2 years now, pretty much, almost 3. So at that point, if you want a specific clip, if you guys could go find that stream and then put in the comments the time code for it, I will be more than happy to go cut it out for you and put it up in the playlist. But as it stands, I have a few that I want to put in there, but I'm not going to go through the entire backlog to see, you know, what should go in and what shouldn't. So if you want a specific one, go into that stream and leave a comment with the time code. And that helps me out. Just call it, you don't want to play Ichi games because you can get laid. Well, that's true. That's true. I just don't want to send a bad impression to my kids. It's like, oh, yeah, Dad's creepy. No, he's not. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Did I grab that? Cool. There we go. I think if you group the clips together based on the game in a longer segment. What exactly do you mean? I know that some of the clips that I've gotten have been pretty small for games. Trust me, we're gonna get bigger moments. It was just kind of hard to find ones with things like Parasite Eve and a few others, but there we go. The other thing I thought about doing, another thing I thought about doing kind of like that is basically condensing down the playlists, or the Let's Plays themselves. So at that point, like taking Dark Souls, having all the bigger moments, not all the constant death runs, and things like that. Stuff like that. I mean, if you have an example of that, Jiro, I'd be more than happy to consider it. But right now, I'm just trying to figure out what exactly are you meaning by it. Oh, crap. Really? Okay. Let's go this way then. And the other thing I tried to do with Bloodborne was so many people were saying, like, oh, man, I wish I could have been there for the boss's kill. So I just give you the boss's kill. I give you the successful attempt. Which some people have said that they absolutely like, because then at that point they can still see it and enjoy it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, dang it. I can't even remember when you get it. Oh, my bad. Okay. Oh! Claymore. That's not like two-handed. Yeah, it's a two-handed sword. Is it slower? Yeah, I'm gonna go back with the short sword. I kind of sent you one of Octopimp where it was like the best moments of the stream. Do you want to send that link again, just in case I don't have it? So I can do the I can try and do something like that. Oh, good. F you! And where's this go? Yay! Now I have this open. Which means I can do this. There we go. The couch needed more water. There we go. Sure, I'll DM you and maybe some other examples. Yes, please do. Because I could try and cut things down a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna take time. And that's like my biggest flaw right now is that some people are patient and some people are not. But I do like what I'm doing with the podcast though, where we're taking like the top stories and putting those as clips because sometimes people just want to see that. So like for example, I just did the Ryan Haywood, Adam Kovic thing, but once again, I'll probably put a note on that one because something happened with the audio of that one. I do not understand what happened, but is it worth it? Yeah, maybe. See, I don't like the downward angle. I can probably make it work. There we go. Level up. There we go. Now I don't have to rely on the fireballs. There we go. Okay. I think what we have to do here is we have to wait until it rocks over. There we go. You might want to grind a little more. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just exploring. I'm not worrying about boss fights at the moment. And I know we've got a boss fight coming. That's why I'm not avoiding too many enemies. Nah, yeah, we can't go that way. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I can make that until double jump as well. Whoa! Dude, chest! Okay, grab that really fast, and then we'll go down here. Cool, so... Okay, 500 gold. Boom, baby! Oh, and for those who are probably going to ask, yes, the podcast is going to happen. There might be a change to the podcast schedule, just because once I start up the new job, there might be an issue doing it Friday night, but I will update you guys as that goes. Yeah, I could have sworn I could kill the rats. There we go. And this is the boss door, right? Yeah, I think this is the boss door. Well, kill the big one. There we go. I have a tomato. There we go. Stop screaming, Shinoa. I mean, Miriam. You can't deny, there's a lot of similarities in Miriam's design to Shinoa. There we go. I just love that they're climbing onto the ship. That's awesome. How long till I have another level? Oh, it's gonna be a while. There we go. Oops. Dude, what the hell? Really? I did not actually know that. That's pretty cool. Both Shanoa and Miriam are modeled after Iga's wife? That's awesome. How did I not know that? That's a cool fact. I'm gonna be looking that up now, just to see Iga's wife. There we go. Hey, crit. I'll take me some crits anytime. All right. I don't know. I might take my chances. Just because I don't want to bore people with constant grinding. But one thing I am going to do really quick is save. There we go. Let's try it, just for the heck of it. Let's try it. Is this the boss that made Andrea blush? Yes, it is. Oh, hi, Gebel. Look for bigger enemies.
Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, RPX. The Gebel and Miriam in this are not the same as the Miriam and Gebel in Curse of the Moon, right? They're not connected from what I... Yeah, I think they're not connected, right?
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me that our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
They're supposed to. Are they supposed to be the same people?
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
That's right, yeah.
Jeeble, wait!
Oh, but a 10-year difference? Okay. Boobs! Yeah, that was the thing that made Andrea blush. She's like, oh no, boobs in a video game. She didn't think I was going to make fun of it? Ow. I'm getting greedy, but I don't care. Quick! Hit the seaweed! That's not covering up her rack. You know what? I'm actually doing pretty good, so... Ow. That was a bad idea. Okay. Okay. Nope, screw you. Whoa! Yeah, baby! Well, there you go. Level up. Bam! Oh yeah. Vapar's tentacles.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Wow, so they are the same people. The last time I looked up any of this stuff, they were separate.
Bloodstained.
Indeed. Oh, thank you, RPX.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Okay. Can I go back onto the boat? I didn't know that before. Arvenfil. Alright. My goodness. It's an ROUS! But we don't believe those exist. Alright. Melting bone. Cool. Uh-oh. I would like to kiss you on the cheek. Excuse me, Missy. May I see your panties?
Oh, thank you, Miriam.
Sorry. Bad One Piece joke. My apologies.
You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see,
An exorcist. And we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
and the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious
I need to stop
that
skipping
the
stuff.
outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right. It is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam.
Never mind,
into this
Curse of the
just
Moon is
because
an alternate
the timing
storyline.
is
Okay.
odd.
That's what I thought it
you
was.
Decide for her then. I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
But I will anyway.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Okay. And no, I'm not skipping cutscenes. I like story. Alright, let's go over here.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Yes, we can.
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Alright, so... really quick... Okay, I can't do anything there, I don't think. Waystone! Let's go this way, actually. Dominique is playable in Curse of the Moon 2. Oh, really? Okay.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you, if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly,
Which, if I remember correctly, somebody said that...
large number of shards, your body's corruption.
There actually is a shard you want to cheese in this game. I can't remember which one, though. I remember seeing it in a couple of guides, though.
Accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What are you looking to sell?
Do I have anything I want to sell right now? Probably not yet. Sell the
Is this
knife.
right? Many thanks.
Oh, what? I thought that was an ability. My bad. Okay,
What are you
is
looking to
there
buy?
anything worthwhile in here? Not really. Not yet.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you
There
will.
we go.
Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
I'm sure you will. Alright. Village key.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
We want to tell you that it's... Oh, crap. I was going to say, we want to teach you how to take a selfie. Or are you calling it a night? All good, RPX. Take care.
To put
I'll
it
see you
more
next time.
plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
I want to take a selfie. Now that you have intrigued me. There we go. I don't... Can we do anything with him
Here
yet?
she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Okay.
So, what'll it be?
Oh, to prepare new foods. That's cool. Let's see. Dismantle, enhance shards. Yeah, I can't really do much there.
I'll go with this.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Ooh, I like it.
I'll go with this.
Might as well. Okay, I sent you some highlights in your Twitter DM. Okay, cool. Ooh, now we can get some... Nodachi... Let's see. Nodachi is 18, and this is 18. I don't think I ever tried out the...
I'll go with this.
Create and equip.
There, all done. Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique, so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Eating a new food for the first time will provide Miriam with... Oh, yeah, that's right. Can I make
Hi,
anything?
Miri. What are we transmuting this time?
I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think we have a whole lot of ingredients just yet.
Johannes, can you tell me...
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons, so they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
Oh, really?
You mean us? The Shardbinders.
I'm sure I will forget everything you said in 5 minutes, alchemy guy. Exactly.
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But
5
at least you
minutes
have the facts
later.
of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
All right. Oh, hi.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Oh, I'm sure you did, governor.
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
Yeah, they better
All
not.
right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
I think she's holding a bit of a grudge. What do you guys think? Okay. I love katanas. I love them. I love them so much. Oh, what's that? Ooh. I increased my capacity. Awesomeness. Oh, cool. Map room. She took the Mary Poppins School of Voice Acting, she did. Absolutely. It's alright. We need Cockney occasionally. It's just like, it doesn't make sense here, but this is probably something Ego wanted specifically. And, I've made this joke a couple of times. I will continue to make it. Ego works in mysterious ways. Yay! I can toss bones now. Oh, yeah, I can go this way. Okay. Ow! Shouldn't have done that. Okay, there's a chest. Crime and Netley. I have to drop in to get it, I think. Yep, there we go. Elf ears! Oh, nose! I have to check that out. Yes. Because why not? Oh. Can I sit? I can sit. Basilard. Okay. Into the castle we go. Because why not? So Double Fine is saying they are going to release Psychonauts 2 in 2021. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I kind of wish we would still have some 2020 release dates, but everybody's doing that. I just barely saw that Axiom Verge 2 got moved as well, and it's just like, yeah, stop it. You can let us have some nice things come out. Alright, so now we are at the entrance. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and wreck these statues. So Jira, are you excited for Psychonauts 2? Is this disappointing for you? Because, I mean, it is disappointing to some extent for me. But at this point, I'm so used to seeing that now. There we go. That's, boom! Alright. Cool. Oh, cry minutely. Okay. Probably gonna want to use one of these. Okay, gold. There we go. I was afraid I was actually gonna die, so. There we go. Now we got a melting bone. I totally need a save room. You guys have no idea. Let me check down here really quick. Later release date for higher prices. It's much better. I never got a chance to play the game all the way, but it's interesting that the sequel's coming eventually. No, I agree. In fact, one of the things I would love to do, I never played the original Psychonauts, believe it or not. I tried a lot of Tim Schafer games, but Double Fine games are the ones that are a little bit harder for me to do. And so at that point, geez, how far back is this going to put me? I'm almost afraid. But Psychonauts is one of the ones I didn't play. So this is actually kind of a motivation for me to eventually try Psychonauts in preparation of Psychonauts 2. Oh, crap. Really? Shnikes. Really? All the way back in the boat. Okay, well, now don't I feel silly. Well, I can do this fight again. It's alright. I'm gonna have to do this again anyway, so might as well.
So sleepy.
And you're
We'll
right,
just
it's
skip this.
Come, Gregory.
Come, Greg. We're leaving. F you. Alright, and then up here. Okay. What about the higher prices, though? Are you worried that they're going to raise the price just because maybe it'll go next gen? I don't know. Possibly. Tim's usually pretty good about stuff like that. At least he has been in the past. It just depends on if we're dealing with Broken Age Tim Schafer versus regular old Tim Schafer. There we go. On a side note, it's been interesting seeing people get interested in Pokemon cards again, like Eric from Game Grumps and other people I know. Are they really? That's the first time I've heard that, but I guess it wouldn't surprise me.
I saw it.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip all this. Since we've already seen these. Okay. Avondfield. There we go. Grab some gold. Grab some bones. I think that's where everything is going. Independent and smaller creators games might still be more reasonable. Absolutely. My only issue with that, and you guys will hear when we have a little bit more of a discussion, is I'm still going to make the argument that I don't think a whole lot of the AAA games coming out are worth $70, $80, $90. I think they're worth less, and they should be charged less.
I
think this is going to be one of those times where they're going to have to reassess the price model. Maybe it's everyone picking up hobbies and being stuck at home. Yeah. Okay, skip this scene. I mean, thankfully some people are getting out there, but... Last thing I want to see is more delays in getting everything up and running again. There we go. We've talked about this.
What are we transmuting this time?
Okay, enhanced shard. I know I did this a couple times.
There, all done.
I'll go with this.
And just for the sake of doing something different, let's try the longsword. The Nodachi was cool, but...
There, all done. Once I've transmuted an item...
Yes, thank you. I know this shit. Thank you. Alright, let's get into the gameplay here. Yeah, this is a little bit more what I'm used to. Oh, wait, what? Wasn't she supposed to be here? So I could get her quests?
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
Johannes.
Is that what did it? Nope, she's still not there. Okay. Oh! I think I did buy something from you, or at least
Mary.
check.
What are you looking to sell? What are you looking to sell?
Yeah, I'll sell that one.
Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Many thanks. Oh, I forgot.
There we go, village key. And there we are.
You there?
It's Miss
Here's
Cockney!
Help me.
Yeah. It's Miss Cockney. Really quick, I'm gonna go see if we can get a save room down here. It doesn't make sense to not have one here. I think the quality has gone down on a lot of games, certain exceptions. Yeah, no. You're absolutely right. So, especially AAA quality in a lot of studios has gone down. And so at that point, that's where I have the issue of like, oh, well, we're spending these tremendous budgets to be able to get this game that's still riddled with bugs out to you in a timely manner. But here's my problem with that. I'd rather have a finished game, not a buggy-ass mess. Especially if you're going to make me pay upwards of $70 to $90 to pay for that. That's bullcrap. That's kind of why I started the whole thing with the reviews of, is it worth it? Because in a lot of cases, I wanted to point out that for the level of work that was given on this AAA game, you shouldn't be paying $60 for it. Because frankly, the amount of money that they're spending on budgets, it doesn't make sense for them to be spending this piddling amount of money on things like quality assurance. Which in some cases they are. Or they should be spending a little bit more in the budget on bug testers. Things like that. It irritates the hell out of me. Ah, dang it. I didn't want to do that. Whoa! Okay, something new. ROUSs. Kill the baby rats. There you go, kill the baby rats. Yeah, we'll go through here. So what do you think of Alex Hutchinson saying that streamers should be charged because they are making money off of game developers? How? This is probably something else that's going to get brought up on the podcast at some point. How? How are they making money? Let me simplify this argument by putting it into my aspect. How am I making money? Honestly. Because a portion of that gets taken away by the streaming platform. So you have to acknowledge that aspect. But then also, what if your game's shit? And I gave your shitty game a free platform to just show that it's shitty. But then I also gave my opinion on what that game was. Shitty. And it shouldn't have been worth $60. You could claim I'm hurting or whatever, but I would disagree with you. And frankly, here's the funny part. Most of the games that are being played, yeah, some of them have TOSs now, but there are a lot of games, specifically on my channel, not really a whole lot of TOSs. So here's the way that I actually see it. I paid for your game, whatever it was valued. I didn't try to pirate it or anything like that. I didn't ask you for a review copy. I paid for it to show that the market works. But that is also my contract agreement saying that now that I paid this, it's mine. And I can do with it what I want. If you don't like that, then to you. TOS as it gets muckier, but frankly, I think the same concept applies. Because, okay, here's another argument that I'd like to make for him. Then you should be, like, if you're making shitty games, I'm not remembering who Alex Hutchinson is off the top of my head. If you're making money off of my stream because of free advertising, we'll call it even. A lot of streamers went off on him and said he wasn't in touch with streaming and gaming. I mean, look. There is technically an argument that can be made that you could add that into the TOSs, and I hope that they never do. Because that's just going to be like yet another predatory practice of the gaming industry. And I actually think it'll hurt them. I think it'll hurt the gaming industry far worse than they know. And I think actually it will strengthen the indie. And I think they kind of know that. They're already, I'm sure a lot of those AAA developers are seeing the problem that they've created is that, they didn't really look at indie as a major threat to them, but now it kind of is. Because a lot more people are buying indie games than, say, Anthem. A game which had a huge budget and did not really... I mean, it earned well in its first little bit, but then nobody's playing it. And if there are people playing it, it's very little. Look at Avengers, for example. I know a few people were irritated that I said I was going to highlight it and that I decided not to, but look what happened there. After the story mode, there's really nothing else to do in the game aside from grind. So, unfortunately, they just haven't given a reason for people to grind, in my opinion. Especially when there's no new heroes that you can maybe unlock or skins that you can unlock, things like that, from what I hear. And the DLC heroes are a ways off. So, right now, the audience for Avengers is dwindling. It's going down. Now, what happens when you think that they say, oh, yeah, well, streamers need to pay to showcase that game. And it's now in our terms of service. You have to do it. It kills the game's population. It kills it. In my opinion. Because here's the thing. If streamers can't... A lot of people are worried about paying $60 for a AAA game. What do? They go to streams. They go to reviews. You cut that off, and nobody's buying your game. Nobody's taking the risk. In my opinion, in charge of Google Arcade. He's in charge of Stadia, huh? Not sure what the Google Art. Yeah, that's right. He's part of Stadia staff. One person said that they offered him money that they were offered money by him to play his games, and he said no to his crappy games. Oh, so this guy's butthurt that somebody told him no. Well, then go suck it, dude. The sad reality is, again, I could totally see Silicon Valley doing that. Like, eventually just saying, you know what? These streamers ought to be paying us for getting famous. To which I would say, bullshit. Especially if they got famous off of calling your game shit. Then what are you going to do? Sue them for calling your game shit and they got popular off of it? There we go. I don't know if you saw that one or not. Gale Crawler, we did not. Here's another good question. How many games, Zero, would you have bought based off of watching it via Let's Play? That you weren't sure about, but you wanted to see somebody play it, and then when you saw it, it was like, oh, this is really cool. I want to play it. They benefit from streamers. They benefit from Let's Players. Far more than they realize. And a lot of people, and a lot of arguments can be made in that regard. Like, for example, you could technically make the argument that Blizzard Entertainment ought to be paying all the beta tester, all of the WoW YouTubers for getting early access to the Shadowlands beta and like getting hype going for it. They should be paying them for being beta testers. But we let it get away because like Blizzard loves their community and they want to listen to them. Except now where we're having some issues with that. But that's another thing that I could be saying. Like, for how many how many things have beta access on there, and the company is benefiting from, and they're not paying us shit. Okay, that's how I'm saying it could blow up in their face, because we could easily make the argument of like, we've been beta testing your game. You should technically be paying us. Especially if we found very crucial bugs. Cough, cough, the people who played Fallout 76. Cough, cough. And they totally should. They should totally pump that out, I'm just saying. Let's see. A lot of people were saying developers in some cases pay to stream their games. We're saying developers in some cases pay to stream their games. Well, in cases, yes, they do. Because they're taking a risk, especially if the game isn't even out yet. A lot of indie developers are taking a risk in that regard because they don't know how you're going to treat the game. Like Scott Cawthon didn't know what was going to happen with. Like he had no guarantee that YouTube was going to take off the way that it did with Five Nights at Freddy's. And in essence, like, he has Markiplier, Dawko, all of those people who covered his game for all of the lore to thank for the reason that he was able to rise in popularity for when he did. He should be thanking a lot of those YouTubers, because what happens if you take the YouTube quotient out of his formula for success? He doesn't get anywhere. That's why Five Nights at Freddy's boomed. Like, the reason I got exposure to Five Nights at Freddy's was from watching the completionist video on it. And then my first exposure to Markiplier was Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to ignore the fact that I just bathed myself in blood. Most of the games I bought were because of streaming. Cough, cough, Last of Us 2. Yeah. Naughty Dog. I'll collect my check now, thank you. All I'm saying is, you know, okay, Aaron Hutchinson, you want to go down this road? Are you just butthurt that people didn't like Stadia? Then I suggest you go handle that with your wife or your counselor or whatever, because once you open that can of worms, it can easily blow up in your face. And this is just me giving you ideas. Imagine when we put somebody like Romney on this situation, the stuff he's going to call you out on. Yeah, I want you to imagine that, Jiro. The second that we bring this up to Romney, what is his reaction going to be to that? Because he's going to come up with stuff even I haven't thought of.
It can't be.
Oh, hi, Alfred.
Alfred?
Why are you here, Johannes? That fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Okay.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
Ugh, what were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Sure.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes,
I'm sure you
what
didn't.
is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits.
Oh, is it?
Used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's going to lose business with a lot of streamers. He's going to lose cred, and that's going to hurt. Like, let's just say for the sake of argument, I think Google's abandoned Stadia. That's my personal opinion. But let's just say they want to revamp it. He's going to lose business for them, and they're not going to want to work with him anymore. And if people do not think that streaming is some form of business, it absolutely is. And it has to be treated as such. Because here's the thing, like, insert AAA company here, you are begging PewDiePie to play it. Why? Because of the sheer amount of people that go to his stream, or go, not to his streams, but like his videos in general. It's basically advertising you don't have to pay for. You don't have to pay for snazzy commercials, anything like that, and you will cost yourself business in the long run because you didn't try to accommodate streamers. Now, granted, I'm gonna bounce that back in the other side. Are there streamers that are pieces of shit that are gonna totally take advantage? Absolutely. There are going to be streamers like that, and I would say don't do business with them. But that's why, in a lot of cases, the market works as well as it does, people. Is that we can single these people out, and then the market doesn't have to accommodate to them. I mean, for crying out loud, Movie Bob just barely lost his contract with The Escapist. Okay. Now let's look at that from a gaming perspective. Indie gaming, he's probably not going to be helping in any way, shape, or form because of all of the rhetoric that he's had over the years, even though he's his early Game Overthinker videos would have been the ones that support indie, all right? I don't even think, I'm stretching that argument because a lot of it's retro. But now, a lot of the stuff that he's done as Movie Bob, and I know that they're separate, a lot of the stuff he was supporting was, indie European stuff. So, the Marvel Cinematic Universe isn't going to be looking for Movie Bob. Because he's not going to watch their movies. He's going to criticize them. So what's the point of paying him? What's the point of working with him? Giving him early access to your movie to go over it? Whereas, people instead are going to be looking for very popular streamers that love the Marvel movies to advertise it. Maybe they'll even give them interviews. So, Jacksepticeye will get an interview with Chris Evans, kind of thing. I'm shooting out examples here. There's so many ways that could go wrong. And once you try to take that aim, the fragile balance that was already in place with a lot of that market is now disrupted. And you're going to have people who think that they can pull exactly what Aaron Hutchinson did and get away with it, because I guarantee you Aaron ain't getting away with it. He thinks he is, but he won't. And he'll suffer for it, and so will the companies that hire him. Alright, let's... Oh, dang it. I did not mean to use 2. Alright, well, we'll go with this. So, yeah, to say he's going to lose business with a lot of streamers, understatement. A lot of people are going to look at that story and go, okay, here are the following games I never play on my streams, and maybe I find a video to go criticize. Or I go make a video to go criticize, and that's all Aaron Hutchinson's games. But just think if, James Romine did that. That shit would have blown up in his face. So I don't know where he even gets that this might even remotely be a good idea. But now that you brought it up, Jiro, I think I'm gonna put Romney on the case, because I kind of want to know all the things that he can think of that are going to be bad about this prospect. Not to mention Alex. Alex is, not very big into games, but I mean, he could probably point out all the ways that the anime companies have benefited from anime reviewers on YouTube for the extra eyes that have been put on their product. Oh, there we go. Cool. Capacity increased. Alright. See, this is why I like Metroidvania so much, is I could sit here on the couch and talk with people and be honest and shoot the shit and all that. That's why, in a lot of cases, I like the fact that I've moved to streaming. But I can guarantee you with this guy, if Young Ya and Sid Alpha, Sid Alpha just came back from a vacation, if he's not doing a Dirty Devs on Alex Hutchinson, I will be actually strongly surprised. I guess I gotta drain this thing before I can go down there. That's alright, though. That is so freaking ridiculous. Okay. There we go. I don't know. I haven't seen articles about this, but I can see this getting reported about. Unlucky anime reviewers are not seen as... Unluckily, reviewers are not seen as free advertising for anime. They're seen as stealing revenue. That's potentially it, but part of that is because of how close-minded the Japanese market is to them. Because I can guarantee you that Japanese game devs don't feel the same way as the anime companies do. Because they see the worthwhile benefits that they've gained from it. Oh, really? Okay, well, that's not an improvement, so... Oh, did I forget to put this back on? I love it. Oh, and I actually have a bunch of other things. So... Sure, let's do that. And then Stone Mask. Sure. Let's do those. Unless you're a really big anime channel. Well, let's define one. Because I would argue that there isn't a really big one that they would know. I know a few tinier anime channels want to bring up things like, or people like in the Dragon Ball community, Seth the Programmer, or Geekdom 101. I would not say that they are big enough to earn any merit towards Japan. But I have heard some anime creators actually do like the YouTube sphere and do like some of the advertisement that they've been able to get from it. Like I heard through the, I think it was the dev who made or the creator of Inuyasha loved a lot of the hype that she was getting for Yashahime. So she was very appreciative of that. I know Tite Kubo is also happy with the Bleach community because when he announced that he was going to do that, yeah, that worked out in his favor. Giguk maybe now because he's in Japan, maybe. I don't know who Giguk is, so I'll take your word for it. I don't watch that many anime reviewers, to be honest with you, and that's where in a lot of cases I have kind of issues with that. Like, a lot of the anime reviewers that people recommend, I just don't know if I'd buy that. Because another channel that got recommended to me was, one time, was Mother's Basement. And, F that channel, because the guy is an idiot. Okay, where am I going? I gotta figure this crap out. Man, I would really love it, like, in Curse of the Moon, if you could just... Oh, ow. There we go. There we are. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the save room. Woohoo! Crit! I have some friends that complain about him. Mother's Basement? Yeah. The other one, Seth the Programmer, I've heard, gets complaints. I remember during the Vic case, or when Vic was starting out, Geekdom was getting was having some shade thrown at him. I mean, I used to watch a lot of Anime Abandoned, but Sage's viewpoints on a lot of things, when it came to, like, the Channel Awesome shit, were kind of annoying. Because, like, my whole viewpoint on a lot of the Channel Awesome stuff is good riddance to bad rubbish. And unfortunately, the ones that had a good take, in my opinion, are the ones that weren't benefiting from the success of Channel Awesome. And no, I would not consider Lupa to be one of them. Nor Mars Girl. The people that I'm thinking of are basically people that were behind the scenes that now have YouTube channels. Well, thank you. Jeez, come on. There we go. Yeah, unpopular opinion. A lot of the creators of Channel Awesome deserved far worse than they got. When it came to the aftermath that happened after that, or that happened after recent discoveries. And an example that I will put up that people will not like is Lindsay Ellis. Lindsay Ellis deserves a lot of criticism from a lot of that. That she will never get. She should. They should thank their lucky stars that in a lot of cases all they walked away with was somebody like Ethan Ralph making fun of them. Because in all honesty, there were a couple of them that broke legit laws, and I'm pretty sure in their states they broke legit laws. So that's okay, because some of them are so unstable that they'll probably be in the news soon enough. Wow, it's a dentist drill. Love the 3D models of a lot of these enemies. These are great. Morgenstern. Is it better than what I have? Actually, yeah, it is. Okay, I'll take it. It's funny how some of these creators get away with stuff, yeah? Yeah, after the amount of homework that I had to do when it came to Channel Awesome to cover, like, change the channel and all that, I lost a lot of respect for a lot of creators. What's this? HP map? Oh, yes. I was wondering what those were. Okay. Oh, good. Now I can say I've completed that portion of the map. There we go. There you go. Go pop. You know, it just kind of falls into that concept I've talked about on the podcast before, which is like, I've just lost a lot of respect for a lot of big creators because so many of them create so many headaches for me, especially as a small creator. It blows my mind. Honestly, it does. Okay.
Fancy a ride, lady?
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting.
Could you?
The rub, of course, is that obstacle standing squarely in our path. See?
I doubt I would be able to push it aside.
A shame you don't have a giant hand. Ah, the wild and crazy things one could do with a giant hand.
Oh, really? Okay. I think you like giant hands way too much there, buddy. But, hey, to each their own. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we are. Release Toad. Okay. Well, I guess that's a thing. Okay, go pop. The sword animation looks very Strider-like. Yeah. I kind of wish it could go a little quicker, though. That'd be cool. Well, I guess I can't go that way, because that ain't working. Even the mace animation looks close to Strider Slash. Ah, don't do this, Jiro. Now you're going to make me want to play Strider. It's a good thing we have December coming, so I can play a bunch of nostalgic stuff, and it makes sense. Why? Because I want to play it. Warehouse key is required. Alright, well, I guess this was worthwhile to try and do. I need a save room because we're actually running out of time tonight. Oh yeah, a lot of smaller creators are discouraged or have quit because of the drama of bigger creators. Absolutely. Like, I love the concept of, like, you'd become a big creator if you actually try to get to know people. Why should we? Because it's going to be found out in a couple of months that they were doing this, that, or the other, and then we're actually going to suffer because we know that person. Like, I don't think a lot of creators that have worked with me know the process that they've had, the hoops that they've had to go through with me personally just to do stuff. Because I'm always worried that that's going to be the time when I get, I have to deal with the bullcrap that comes their way that then will trickle down to me. So, as much as I like watching a lot of YouTubers, it's not like I'm subscribing to them, and it's not like I'm supporting them, because 1 month later we could find out, oh yeah, they were texting dick pics or whatever, and it's annoying as hell. All right, well, I hate to do this, guys, but I am actually I'm actually about 5 minutes away from end time because I started at about 7:45. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining us, especially the fact that I wasn't able to get Ritual of the Night right off the bat. I had to go download it. But we finished up Curse of the Moon, and now we will continue to work on Ritual of the Night on Thursdays. Aside from some other plans that I do have for November and December to kind of get back into other games as well as fighting games. I even have some plans for December for the nostalgia that I want to run, and I blame Jiro for it. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for us. The podcast will happen tomorrow night, at least to my knowledge. I need to double check with Alex and Romney. I think it's going on, and we will be covering a lot of the stuff that we talked about tonight on there, and I look forward to seeing what Romney and Alex think about it. Until then, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for the podcast.